David White from the CashNet USA Loan Company. Please leave me a brief detailed message with your name and your phone number, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you and have yourself a productive day. Goodbye.
Hello? Hello? Yes?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, this is Mr. Lopez. Who is this?
You're speaking with David White. I am the manager with the Publishers Clearinghouse. I'm calling you about...
Mr. David White, could you hold on 1 second, please? Please don't go anywhere, okay? Thank you.
I'm not going to go anywhere, sir.
Hello?
Hello.
Pardon?
Hi, yes.
Hi, President Trump. I'm sorry. What happened? Did your phone died?
No, my phone didn't die. I heard you're speaking with someone. Who are you speaking to?
Mr. White. Mr. White, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hello?
I'm here. Hello?
Yeah, yes. Well, I have President Trump on the line. He's been he promised to help me. Well, anyway, what is your business calling me, Mr. White?
Listen, Edwin. I told you
President Trump.
I told you that no one else have any business with you receiving your money. Okay. The only way you could receive your money is through me and no one else. So if you're going to speak to someone else, you're not going to receive your money. Okay? So I'm going to hang up now.
Well, I just want to know when do I get my prize? That's all I need to know.
I already told you that Robert
I've already
and
made the
Mr.
payments
White
and all that.
I told you Robert and Mr. White is not with me. They're not working with me, so you're not supposed to speak. So it doesn't matter what you're going to do. You're not going to receive a prize. You're just going to be paying money and no prize. So you need to hang up now.
Okay. Hold on. Mr. White.
Don't hang the... Yeah, I'm here.
Yes. So why is it that you're saying that you have my prize?
That guy, he just full of sweet words. You don't listen to those sweet words. Those sweet words is not going to put you nowhere. Not going to put anything in your pocket. Not going to let you receive any prize.
Well, first of all, I ask you to speak respectfully. You're speaking to President Trump here on the line.
Listen to me, Mr. White. You need to get off Edwin's phone right now, or am I going to have Edwin hang up the phone right now? Okay? So, Mr. White, you already been working with your friends to take money from this poor man, and even now you can't give him what you promised. So you need to hang up the phone, Edwin, and forget about Mr. White and Mr. Robert. Hang up the phone.
Talking about you. You're talking about you. You're talking about what you're there for. You're not talking to me, you can't talk me off of me.
I'm going to hang up the phone right now.
Mr. White,
okay?
Would you please stop disrespecting President Trump? I mean, we all voted for him.
This is David White. That's not Mr. Trump. That guy's lying. That's what he told you. Please don't let him convince you. No, that's not. That's not. That's not.
What do you mean that's not? That's clearly President Trump.
Well, President Trump, it's not going to be on the phone talking to anyone.
Now you made him hang up, and he was helping me to get my jet into the United States.
Get your what?
My jet. As part of my winnings, he was going to help me get my jet in the United States and legalize it. And now you ruined it.
We're here to let you receive your prize, sir. Your certified check with your car and what you're supposed to receive.
But President Trump says you have nothing to do with it.
You don't listen to that guy. That's what he's going to say because he needs
that's
to
President Trump. Please,
that's not
be respectful.
I'm gonna hang up the phone. So if you want to go talk to President Trump, you go ahead, and you're gonna see which one of us. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yes. All right. Bye bye.
You're gonna see that President Trump is no good.
All right. Bye-bye then.
Yes, Edwin, I need you to hang
Yes,
up,
President
Mr.
Trump.
White. Did you
I
hang
did.
up,
I
Mr.
hung
White?
up. I can't believe he was so disrespectful to you.
I told you that most of those guys are just a bunch of scammers and they're just going to tell you lies and lies and lies. You have been trying to get a sweepstakes over 1 year. Am I right?
Right, right.
And it's
Well, I've
been
already made the
going one
payment and
year
all that.
and it's going 2 years
Right.
now.
Yeah.
So you don't need no one else to be telling you that you need to do this or do that if it's not President Trump. Because ever since I speak to you, I tell you nothing but truth and to tell you that
Yes,
I
President
could
Trump.
have you
I love what you're
receive this.
doing with the country and all that. That's.
I told you to just hang up Mr. White and forget about
I did.
Robert. Because
Of course I did.
we just track their numbers and see that they're from Jamaica.
What?
Yes. If you call
What
him
are they
right
doing in
now,
Jamaica?
because he's telling you a lie that he's from the United States and he's from Jamaica. Okay?
Oh, I can't believe that.
Did you pay him any money?
Of course I did.
How much money
I made
did
all
you
the
pay?
payments required. Well, the last money I took was 40,000.
Okay.
Yes, hello.
But yes, I'm still here.
Okay.
But what I'm telling you to do, I'm telling you one thing. When did you make the payment?
Well, Mr. White keeps calling. Oh,
Well, don't speak to him. Okay?
hello.
Hello, I'm still here. Can you hear me?
Okay, President Trump. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, what I'm
Okay.
saying,
Yeah, that Mr.
Do
White
you-
keeps calling me.
when will you go to the bank?
Well, it's too late today. It's already 4:30. Banks will be closed by now.
Do you have like $3,000 with you right now?
Cash? No, sir. I don't have cash on me. I probably have like $400.
Only like $400.
Cash, yes. I keep all my money in the bank.
How much money you have in the bank in total?
I was checking on that. Let me check that again. Hold on. Last time we were talking on my Bank of American account, I've got on the savings. Let me see. $37,985.24.
Okay. And are you familiar with the wire transfer?
Yes, I've done a wire transfer from Mr. White and Mr. Robert.
Okay. So are you going to do the wire transfer today?
Well, as I told you, President Trump, the bank is closed unless you call them up and ask them to open up. I'm sure if you call them, they would open up for me.
So when did you receive call from Mr. White?
Well, I've been speaking to him every day.
You've been
He says he's
speaking
the
to him
agent
every day.
assigned. Yes.
Okay. And do you have his phone number? What is phone number?
Well, no, he keeps calling me on a private line because he says that his line is very, confidential. Well, in fact, he's calling right now. Let me pick up.
Don't answer.
Mr. Edwin. Mr.
Yes,
Flores.
I can hear you.
Flores.
Yes. Hello? 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 President Trump.
Yes, hello.
Yeah, I hung up on Mr. White.
Can't you hear there's a lot of chicken in his phone?
Well, I thought that was coming from you.
No, it is his phone.
He was saying some other name. I think he had the wrong number. He was saying Edwin Flores or something.
Right, and you hear the roosters in his phone.
I hear the roosters. I thought that was from your side. Do they have roosters in the rose garden?
Can you cancel the transfer that he told you to send?
Well, no, it already cleared. That was last week.
Okay, that was last week.
Yes.
And what's the name of the person you send it to?
Oh, hold on. I can check that very quickly. Hold on. I have that written down. Hold on, please. Linda, Linda.
And what's the account number?
Hold on. Let me check that. It is 0000002. That was the account number.
And is there a routing number?
Yes, it's 0750000.
Okay.
That is the routing number. Yes, President Trump. Why?
Okay.
What's happening? What do you think is happening? What?
Well,
What are you gonna do with the account number?
Yes, I was just simply telling you not to wire any more money to that account. Do you have your debit card? Do you have your debit card with you?
No, I don't have my credit card.
And do you have online banking, user ID and password?
Well, of course I do.
Okay. Well, I'm going to authorize the wire transfer. Can you text to me the user ID and the password?
Do you want my user ID and password?
I'm going to authorize a transfer.
You don't need my user ID to transfer money to me.
No, I'm going to authorize the transfer for the 20,000.
What do you mean? You're going to transfer me 20,000?
No. You're going to transfer the 20,000 from the 37,000. For the
I have to do that at the bank tomorrow.
And you promise you're not going to speak to Mr. White and Robert about this?
Yes, well,
you're not
keep
supposed
me
to
though.
Because you need to ignore them or block them or something.
I do, but they call me from a different number.
You need to tell them that you're going to get this done with President Trump and no one else.
I did. I keep telling him that President Trump's calling.
Well, tell them over and over again. Tell them that you're not going to do any business with them anymore. Just tell them that. Tell them you're not doing business with them.
Were you disappointed when Barron spoke against you?
Of course.
What are you going to do with Barron?
Of course, but I'm okay because he's younger than me, and they don't know what they're doing.
Well, are you going to end up deporting your wife? Because that's what everybody else is saying.
Oh, well, I don't think that is going to happen as long as she's with me. But if she's with someone else, it's going to be a hard time.
If she divorces you, you're going to deport her?
If she's going to, divorce me, I'm pretty sure that she's going to find someone else in the country or some other state.
Well,
but
according to you,
that's not on
according to you, your son Barron, since he was born to Melania, he's not an American anymore. Are you going to deport him as well?
No, he's going
well, why not?
to. The reason why because he's already in the United States, and we can't do anything about person that already lives here. Okay?
Of course you can. You can rescind citizenships. You already said that.
Yes, we could
He's what you call an anchor baby.
All right, that's crazy, but we don't have to go in that now. Maybe some other time we could talk about that.
Well,
I know
think it's
that,
only fair.
Yeah, I know. Not every time we're going to use something bad that someone said about us, Sometimes we have to try to show them a different side,
You know what you should do, President Trump?
Yeah.
You should change, since this FIFA president spoke so, he said so many nasty things about you. You should change the name of soccer to football, because that's what it is anyway. You should foot to play the game, so it should be football.
Yeah, football.
Wow.
Yes, football.
Right. Why don't you change the name of soccer to football?
Because it was football before, and it was changed to soccer because it's
Well, who
modern
changed it?
time and it's modern
What does
day.
soccer ball mean anyway? What is soccer?
Well, it's just a name. It's just a name because it's modern. You
And
know,
why do they why do they call football to the game they play with hands? I just don't get that.
they changed the name. Even on banks. They're gonna have a Visa debit, but it has different names.
But President Trump, I mean,
Stop now.
American football, it's mainly played with hands, right?
Right.
Why do they
Rugby.
call it football?
So
Why do they
rugby
call it football?
is what they call the football. But I
No, we're talking about American football. We're talking about American football. You know,
Okay.
they hardly ever use their foot.
Yeah. But that's what they call it anyways, because it's just
Well,
a
you
modern
have all
sport.
the power to change the name, President Trump,
Yes, we could change
and
the
call it
name.
handball. That's what it should be, handball.
It should be handball. But it's a handball
Right.
anyways. But it's just a name that is given because of
Well,
the
names are
tradition
important.
in their
Names are
sport.
important. But what about the Gulf of Mexico tradition then? Why do you change that to Gulf of America if it's a tradition thing?
Okay. Well, it's
So you're
just
not
a
being
traditional.
consistent here.
It's just a traditional name which they use. Just
Well,
like
so was
they
the Gulf
change
of
the name
Mexico.
from. Yes, just like how they
Right.
change the name. Every time that a different president is going to elect, they choose a different name. They don't just use one president. So, I am the longest service president, and I will always be.
Well, you're
Because
officially the oldest president in American history. That's what I've heard. How do you feel
right,
about that?
I'm proud about that, and I'm glad that I get the chance to be the
Do
president
you
of the United States.
at your age, President Trump, and I'm sure you do, but do you still have sex with your wife?
Of course, I do, but you know that
How
I'm a
often?
man of work.
Yeah, you're a busy man. How often do you have sex with your wife?
Like, few
Because
times,
because I
few
don't
times.
like when she's looking at Macron's eyes. I don't like it. She seems to be attracted to that Macron. The French guy.
Yes, we
Yeah.
did it like we did it like 3 times per 2 weeks, or sometimes like
Now,
3 times per month. We
I
don't
heard
do
a
it like
rumor.
every day.
I heard a rumor that your wife, and Mr. Macron, you had a threesome. Is that right?
Right,
Is that
that's
true?
right.
Really?
That was a rumor that I heard as well, but that's what people say.
Well, is it true or not? Did you guys have a
No, it's
threesome?
not. No, it's not. It's just a rumor. But
It's
people
just
said
between you and
stuff,
me,
and
President Trump. Nobody else will ever find out.
it's true that people is spreading that rumor, but it's not true that happened.
What about the catheter? I can't even pronounce it. Catheter bag. The bag you use to store your pee. Are you using that?
No, I don't use that. A lot of
Well,
people say that.
well, there was a picture of you having a catheter bag on your ankle. Are you not able to
That's
keep
what
your pee in your? Yeah, go ahead.
that's camera trick. They use the camera to do that. It's called video
Oh.
editing. They use a camera to do all those crazy stuff you're seeing online.
Oh,
I want to
are
know
you sure?
how soon. Of course, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
go ahead.
I'm sure
Do you-
because you
Do
don't.
you use help like the blue pill for your wife
No,
for having sex?
no. I just use natural foods, drink, and eat very well and live well. That's all.
What about what I've heard that they found depends in your office, with the presidential logo in it.
As I told
You know
you,
what
that's a
depends
lot
are?
of rumors. That's just a
But
lot
do
of
you know,
rumors.
it's like adult diapers. Depends. They even had that's. I saw a picture of it. Somebody posted a picture that they found a box of presidential depends in your office. What are you using that for?
Well, none of it is real. I told you that it's just camera tricks. Okay, they post stuff on
What is real
TikTok.
anymore then?
It's TikTok.
It's alligator
They post a lot of
or not?
stuff on TikTok.
Because some people
Okay.
say it's fake.
Yeah, it's fake.
So there's no alligator Alcatraz?
As I told you, that
Yes.
it's just a rumor. Okay.
Well,
All
is
of
it
it
true?
is just a rumor.
Well, then is it true? Because you look a little heavier. Is it true that the camera adds 10 pounds?
All of it, Edwin, all of it is just a rumor. A lot of stuff people says about me, I just doesn't really pay them any mind.
Well, what about the
Okay.
real Alcatraz then? Are you going to reopen that jail? The real Alcatraz in New York?
They're just repairing it.
Well, that was
That's
your
what they
idea.
do.
Or they're restoring it?
Repair.
They're repairing it. So you're going to reopen it?
Right. That's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be used
Now,
for terrorists and for criminals.
terrorists, criminals, and immigrants?
Unless the immigrants behave themselves, but if they don't, then you know that they're gonna be prison.
Now, you told me you were going to send me some kind of badge that would help me with ICE in case they're going to take me. How much is
That's
that going
why
to
I
cost
need.
me?
That's not gonna cost you any money, but I just need you to make the payment. When can you make the payment so that we could come along and get this done? You need to send me your address so I could come to your house and see you in person. You know, you're
What,
the only
what,
person.
what are you going to do
Yeah,
about those
you.
Brits that they don't want you in England anymore? They said they don't want you to go over there. What do you think about that?
Well, that's just crazy. I can go anywhere I want to go.
Well, not really. If they revoke your visa, you can't really go over there. You know that.
I told you all of it is just a rumor, and people is saying stuff on TikTok, on Facebook, and on Instagram. They're just posting
Well,
stuff. They're looking
here's
rude.
something everybody is wondering about. How big is King Charles' ears? You should go over there and measure it. Have you seen his ears? Yes, I'm serious. Now, don't laugh, President Trump. I mean, he's got huge ears. Some people call him Dumbo.
King Charles is a great man. You know, you have to respect
He
King
may
Charles.
be, but he's got big ears, and it'll be interesting to know how big they are. Now, don't forget to use metric system.
Yes, Edwin. As I said, that he is a great man. You know, he doesn't judge people by the way they look. You know,
Well, I'm not
it
saying
doesn't
encouraging about the king. I'm saying he's got big ears, and it'd be interesting to know how big they are if you could possibly measure them.
Yes, and he's gonna find it very disrespectful. You know, I rather to give him a shake on his hands. You know, I rather to shake his hands.
Well, what about your hands? Everybody says you got small hands.
That's what people say. You know, I don't really listen to what people say and post stuff, and they just say stuff.
Now, now my friends, they're all around my age. They're all worried about Medicaid. Are you going to make changes to Medicaid? Are you cutting back on Medicaid?
No, we're not gonna make any changes to Medicaid, but only to tax return.
Only on what?
Only on tax return, like if you're gonna file for tax return.
Right.
Yeah. So if you file for a tax return and you already have a contract, then you know that you're not gonna get it. But if you don't have a contract for tax return, then you get it.
And what about this no taxes on tips thing? That turned out to be a crock of shit.
You know, a lot of stuff is going on right now.
Well, you promised
And
no taxes on tips. That's what you said.
that's what, that's what I said. But, the business, the price.
You also said you end the war between Russia and Ukraine in one day. What happened there?
Yeah, that's what I say. But as you know, that if
Well,
we have
do you often do
trouble,
anything that you say you're gonna do or not?
I can. But as you know, that I can't just do it if I don't have any trouble. Only if I have trouble, then I'll do it.
Well, here's a question for you. Because we ask each other this question all the time. So don't be offended or anything. But it tells us it tells us a lot about the character of the man. Which animal would you do for $1 million? This is only a hypothetical. Which animal do you think you can have sex with?
An elephant.
For $1 million. An elephant.
Like an elephant, yes.
Why an elephant? I mean, what are you gonna use? Your hands?
No.
How would that work? Tell me. I'm trying to imagine that.
We're gonna only if we had a zoo, like a zoo or somewhere.
Right. Okay. Let's say you're at the zoo. How do you get up high so you can do it with the elephant? How does that work? Explain to me the logistics of it.
You know that you are a lot of jokes. You have a lot of jokes.
No, President Trump. No, I'm serious. Like, one of my friends said a snake. That's what he said.
Okay, that's what he said. But if it's an elephant, I think that it will be better.
But how? How would you do it? That's my question.
You have to just, help the elephant by feeding it and taking care of it. But you won't do it with the elephant.
Well, that's a very strange answer, actually.
If you do it with the elephant, it makes sense you just kill yourself.
Right?
It doesn't make sense. And you have a beautiful wife and a family. They're going to look at you strange.
Also, were you able to see the actual aliens in Area 51? You know, where they have the UFOs?
No.
Do you have access to see the aliens in there or not? I'm not talking about illegal aliens, here in America. I'm talking about aliens from space.
No, we're not able to see aliens,
What about the ones that they have in Area 51?
Well, that's what they said, but they're not aliens, okay?
Of course there are, President Trump. I know you're just telling me that because you don't want to scare me, do you?
If you woke up tonight and you see an alien in your house, do you think that...
Well, I call eyes. If I see an alien, I'll call eyes.
Well, it's not possible. It's impossible. You're a safe man. You're safe, okay? You're safe, and you don't have to worry about...
Okay, so you're just saying that to keep calm, aren't you? You don't want to create panic. Is that right?
How old are you? I know that you never seen an alien. You never seen an alien. You only see it on your television, on your phone, on social media.
Other than Jose, Roberto, Rafael, I've seen many aliens, actually.
Well, I don't deal with aliens.
Are you on a walk? Are you taking a walk?
No, I'm not. I'm about to go ahead and handle some paperwork. But I was about to tell you not to speak to Mr. White and Robert.
What sort of paperwork are you working on right now?
Okay, right now, what I'm handling is something for my personal. I'm trying to ensure. Yes.
Go ahead. What is it?
I'm going to buy something, and that's why I was going to tell you that I have to go.
Don't go, President Trump.
Let me tell you. You were asking if I should buy Buy an animal for $1 million. Which one will it be? I said it will be an
Sir,
elephant.
I didn't say buy. I said have sex with with an animal for $1 million. And you said you picked an elephant.
You're crazy, Edwin. I think
No,
you're the
no, no.
craziest.
That's what I said. I said if you had to pick an animal to have sex for $1 million, what animal would it be? And you said an elephant. And that's what I'm asking. How would that work?
I thought you said that if I could buy you an elephant, to feed it,
No,
to take care of it.
you knew exactly what I said. You're just trying to save face right now.
No, that's why I'm gonna do it. I'm going to buy you an elephant.
I don't need an elephant. They're too big. They crap too much. Who's gonna clean the crap?
I think you should open a zoo with that 50 million.
Absolutely not.
So what are you gonna do with it? Are you gonna buy trucks and tractors? Are you gonna do real estate? Are you
No, I'm just gonna have fun. Yeah, I have $1 million.
Like $1 million.
No, well, I have about a little over about 1.2 million. That's all I have.
You have like $1.2 million right now.
Well, it's most of it is on my 401k. Yes.
I don't believe.
What don't you believe?
I don't believe you have $1 million. I thought you have just like $37,000.
No, that's in my savings account. You asked me how much I had in my Bank of America savings account. That's what I have in my Bank of America savings account.
So how much do you have in like your Capital One?
Oh, hold on, let me check that. Hold on. It says I have some payments pending still, but I have on my savings account $75,365.78.
How much money you had in the Capital One?
37,000 plus 900 something. I don't remember. I have to go back into it.
Okay. All right. That's okay.
My 401k, but I had a lot more money. But once you became president and you started playing with the tariffs and all that, a lot of my 401k went away.
Because you don't want to listen to me. You want to listen to Mr. White and Robert.
What does that have to do with it? You're the one playing with tariffs and all that. I lost a lot of money on my 401k because of that.
The reason why you lost those money is because there is going to be an increase. There's going to be an increase for next year. I'm talking about the increase where our US dollar is going to skyrocket. Okay? So for now, like $100 US dollar in Africa or in a different country, it's going to value more money than it used to. So say for example you have like 10,000 in Canada or in Africa, you're going to have like $1.5 million.
So it's going to multiply by how much?
So
if
like
I have $1 now, I'm going to have $1 million later?
If you have $1 right now, when there's a raise on your dollar, it's going to be like $3. So if you have $100,000, it's going to be like 300,000. If you have 30,000, it's going to be like 90,000.
You do good math, President Trump. Some people say you're not good at math, but I can tell you're very good at math.
So that's
25
why.
Times 25.
Okay. So as I said, that's the reason why there was an increase. Okay, but you're asking.
So you're telling me I have to lose money to make money?
So like 25 times 25 is like 625, I think, or maybe 620.
Wow, no, you're really good. What about 5 times 7?
5 times 7, 7 fives Oh, 7 5s 35. 5 7s 35. 7 5s 35. So you can do it back and forth. It doesn't matter, you know. If you have seven
Well,
$5, 35, and if you
right.
have $7, it's still 35.
You're confusing me, President Trump. What is no? You just what is 7 times 9?
Okay, so like 7 times 9 is like 9 times 7, 63. It's
And what
nine
about
times seven.
what's 9 times 7?
Okay, 9 times
So
7,
so you're telling
63.
me 9 times 7 is the same thing as 7 times 9?
Yes, 9 times 7 is the same thing as 7 times 9. Go and check it out on
Oh
your
my
calendar.
God, that makes it so much simpler. You know,
Yes.
that makes
So
sense.
you
Actually,
can.
that actually makes sense.
So that's how you should do your maths from now, and you will be able to get better answers. You know, better calculation, faster calculation.
What about 5 times 5?
Okay, 5 times 5 is the same 25 as 5 times 5. Okay.
Are you using a calculator?
No, not exactly, but those are smaller numbers. But if you give me like bigger numbers, maybe it would take some time.
Well,
You know.
can you explain to me the benefits of cost ratio then? Because I've been reading books about that, and I cannot understand it. Cost ratio. Can you explain to me the theory on that?
Okay, so are you talking about on the maths or something else?
I'm talking about cost ratio. How does that
Okay,
work?
so yes, you have more than one cost ratio. So that's why I was asking, you know, which one were you talking about?
Well, I only know of one cost ratio.
Are you talking about financial wise?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. So like the cost ratio is like a policy, you know, it's like when you are employed or when like you're retired or like you're
Right,
getting
right.
pension or like if you're doing business or whatever, there's gonna be a cost ratio or a budget. And
Okay.
say for example, you're a rich man, you know that they're not going to give you much money for your social security because a lot of people are going through that
Because I
right
already
now.
have money. Oh, okay, okay.
Yes, so if you already have money, they're going to look on your cost ratio and give you like $600 for your social security or at least
I see.
1500. Yes. But say, for example, you don't have riches, you don't have a lot of money, they're going to give you like a cost ratio to pay your
Right.
bills and stuff like for 2500. You know, it depends if you're on disability and social security or just SSI, you know. So maybe when you're 65 and you're trying to get your social security, they're gonna give you
Right.
like 1500 instead of giving you a cost ratio of like 3000. You okay?
Wow. I'm really impressed, President Trump. A lot of people say you're not very smart, but I can tell now you are very, very smart. What school did you go to?
Okay, I went to college, you know,
Right.
but I know that you're not familiar with how I get my schoolings and you like to know, right? But I was grown up, my mom taught me very well, and my school and all that, you know?
Oh, so your mom homeschooled
Like,
you?
no, I went to the Wharton School of University in
Right. The
Pennsylvania.
Wharton School of Business, right?
Yes, and I went to the
Yes.
Fordham University, okay?
Oh,
And
wow.
and I was a part of the New York Military Academy, you know. Yes.
Well,
I was a
you
part
want
of
to,
the New
but
York
what
military.
about your foot? What about the problem you have with your foot?
I'm getting better, sometimes it troubles with pain, but I'm getting better, you know. I'm getting better every day. I have a bachelor degree for science, and economic,
Well, you seem to know a lot about finance. My plan, since I'm having issues with Elon Musk, I was planning on opening a new rocket company, to compete with Elon. What do you think about that? Is that should I use my winnings for that or not?
Of course you can. Once you have a desire, you can do whatever you want. And once you're my friend and I'm your friend, you can do whatever you want.
Well,
That's why
please
I
tell
want
me,
to see
President
you
Trump,
in
because
person.
I have the same problem you had. Bone spurs on my feet. Tell me what you did to treat yourself. I really need some advice. I have the same problem.
I use something that no one use in the pharmacy. Okay, I use herbs. I use natural
Herbs.
remedies. Yes, natural
Well, how
remedies.
do I go? How do I go about getting these herbs? I really wanna. I really wanna get help with my bone spurs.
Well, you're gonna need like rosemary, or you're gonna use like
Rosemary.
yes,
Well,
and
hold on. Let
and
me get a
and
pen. Hold on. Let me get a pen and paper so I can write this down. All right. All right. So rosemary.
yes,
Okay.
rosemary, and
Uh huh.
garlic. Do you know
And
garlic?
garlic. Yes, yes, I know garlic. Yes. One time when
Yes.
I haven't told you this, but like 6 months ago, I had a problem with hair growing in my toes, in between my toes, and Mr. Bryan, who was back then my agent, he told me that was some kind of voodoo thing that somebody did on me, and so they had me do all these things to get cured, and garlic was a big part of it.
Yes, garlic helps a lot. Well, let me tell you the benefit of garlic. Garlic could help
Okay,
you with like say for example you're having a cold, a very bad cold, a sinus,
right,
you
right,
can
right.
use garlic. You can use garlic for a sinus or like a very bad cold on the
But
chest
how?
or
How
you
you just look? Do you put like a garlic go in your nose or something? How do you apply it?
no, you have to boil it, you know, and sweeten with sugar and drink
Oh, so you make like a shake,
a
a garlic
garlic
shake?
shake. Right, right,
Oh, I
right.
see. Okay.
And
All
gin
right. So
and
that's one or two.
ginger is good for your blood flow, and it's good
Oh,
for
okay.
infections like if you have blood clots or if you have like stomach acid or you have an upset stomach or feeling pains, you can use ginger tea ginger tea. That's very
Ginger
good.
tea. Let me write that down. Hold on. Let me write that down.
Ginger tea.
Now,
Ginger
now
tea.
one
That's
one.
good for pain
But
and
okay,
headache.
one headaches. Okay, let me. All right, but well, what about the bone spurs? What else do I need for the bone spurs? Garlic. What else?
Rosemary.
Rosemary and garlic, and that's it.
Right, right. That's it. But I use ginger
Uh,
as well because ginger is good for pain. Ginger. Like if you're feeling
okay,
pain, you make a cup of
right.
ginger tea or garlic tea or rosemary tea. Rosemary is for your brain. It relaxes your brain.
You must have had a lot of rosemary tea there. You've got a
Yes.
good, beautiful brain.
Rosemary is good for your brain, for a lazy brain and for unthoughtful brain, you're not remembering stuff. You need
Right.
rosemary to help you remember stuff. And rosemary
Okay.
is also good for when you're trying to sleep very well. You want to sleep very
No.
well, you can drink rosemary.
But do you know how much rosemary costs and garlic? And I've heard it, and I've heard
Rosemary,
the prices are gonna go up with the big beautiful bill that you signed.
rosemary doesn't cost you a lot, and I think the garlic is not gonna cost you. It's gonna cost you less than $1. You know, you can get it
Well, it
for less
used to
than
be less than $1, but now it's gonna be $9.99. They'd say after the big beautiful bill passes.
Okay, let me explain.
Yes, please.
All the products that is on the shelves that is gonna be packed in
What?
containers and
Right.
plastics. Those products are gonna be very expensive. But for the
Well,
products
of course
that
they're gonna
is
be
not,
expensive.
yes, if
Go
they're
ahead.
not packed in containers and they're just on shelves without
Right.
any form of logos or any form of distribution ink, then it's gonna be a lot cheaper. So it's just the same. The more the ink, the more the money. So ink, they have to pay for ink to detail stuff.
I think the main reason is because there's not gonna be anybody there to pick the goddamn product. Now, what is your plan there? Who is gonna be picking all the produce that we consume now?
Consortium of manufacturing.
What?
Consortium. A business
A
by the name of
consortium.
Consortium of Manufacture.
What? So they're gonna manufacture vegetables,
All right, these manufacturing company, they plant,
right?
they reap, and they sell. And they will ensure that everyone has access to these products.
But who is gonna pick the product? If you're kicking everybody that picks the products out, who's
The
gonna do the job?
manufacturing company, the manufacturing company, they will do it. They will do it. We're not going to use robots to do everything. We're going to also use man work.
But who's gonna do the work? Nobody wants to do it, President Trump. I certainly don't want to do it.
Machines. That's what we use.
So machines.
Machines to do the work. Right. So machine will do the work to make the work a lot easier. And after we will send all these products to the
Oh,
Food and Drugs Science Lab so that
oh my
they
God.
could test.
All right, so you're saying machines are going to pick all the oranges and apples.
Right.
Do these machines exist already?
Everything that you're seeing right now on your phone or television, most of them are
Right.
real. We call them transformers. So these transformers are
Transformers.
machines. Yes.
So you're saying like my TV is going to transform into a robot like the movies?
Your TV is already a robot.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yes. And your phone is already a robot. So that's why when you use your phone, it'll ask you to make sure that you're not a robot. Right?
Right, yeah, I get that question all the time.
So your phone is a robot, your TV is a robot, your car is a robot,
So,
the machine.
sometimes I wonder
Yes.
if my friend Harold is a robot. Hold
Yes.
on, President Trump. Yeah, it's my friend Harold calling me. Harold, say hello to President Trump.
Oh, what do you mean I'm a robot? Well, what is that supposed to mean?
Sometimes you walk like a robot, you know? Your hands move, your right hand moves with your right leg, you know, and left hand moves with your left leg.
Okay, that's 'cause
You
I'm
walk very
in a
funny.
wheelchair. I'm in a wheelchair, damn it. What the hell is that supposed to mean? But, hello, sir?
Hey,
hello, President
Harold.
Trump. How are you?
You're gonna need a robot for that wheelchair.
I'm gonna need a robot for the wheelchair. Do you think Elon can make a roboticized wheelchair or something?
Of course, he can do
Oh,
anything.
oh, good.
Anything.
Sir, I heard some disturbing news. I heard that your chief of staff, Joseph Goebbels, I'm sorry, I mean Stephen Miller. I heard that Elon was sleeping with his wife. Is there any truth to that?
All of it is just a lot of rumors. If it's like that, then I'm gonna divorce. But I'm not familiar with that.
Oh, okay. But are things going well between you and your lovely wife, Melanoma?
Of course,
Oh,
she's
good.
always me,
Harold,
and I'm
remember
okay
how
with
we
her.
were wondering if he was having sex? He has sex 3 times a week, he says.
Oh my God! It's been years since I got laid that often. Oh, hey, how about but
You know,
Edwin's quite the player. He's always bringing ladies home from the bingo hall.
I've been pretty lucky, President Trump.
do you have a
Who,
girlfriend now?
me or Harold?
Yes, Edwin.
I have 2 girlfriends.
2 girlfriends. And why
Yeah,
don't
yes,
you
sir.
get married?
Are you crazy?
You don't want to be a one burner? You don't want to be
No,
a one. Yes, you should.
no, I don't.
Ask Harold who is going to cook the dinner. If
Yeah,
you have.
Edwin has 2 girlfriends. I don't have any. Well, I did. We had a problem a couple months ago where Edwin's girlfriend slept
Well,
with me.
he tried to steal my
I
girlfriend.
didn't try to steal
He
her. I was
tried.
just my Viagra. My insurance finally covered my Viagra, and I wanted to try it out. I'm sorry.
Can
Well,
you-
why don't you find your own road to
again.
try it out?
We're friends again. We're back to bros before hoes. So Edwin and I are
Can
okay
you-
again.
Can you guys come and visit me?
At the White House?
It would be an honor,
Probably
President
your
Trump.
golf course at Mar-a-Lago would probably find you there first.
You should come
I
and
would love to
visit
visit
me.
you.
Is the White House handicapped accessible? I don't even know.
It doesn't matter. You're my friend.
Oh my God, Edwin, are we going to go to the White House?
Well, that's what President Trump is saying.
Oh,
I want to
God.
go.
I'm so excited. I have like 5 MAGA hats. I don't know which one to wear.
My birthday was June 14th. That's
I
when
was there,
my
President
birthday.
Trump. I was there. I was there celebrating with you. I couldn't get to you. I tried to get to you. I told him you were my friend. But these guys with the black shoes, they wouldn't let me pass through.
That's right. Edwin went to the military parade.
Yes, I was there at the parade.
I didn't know.
When you when you were at the podium, I was screaming at you. I said, "Hey, President Trump, it's me, Mr. Lawperson," and you never looked at me. And when I tried to approach you, these men in black, they just held me back and pushed me off. I was gonna tell you that.
I'm sorry that I didn't know, and you didn't call me. I haven't heard from you in a
I
while.
actually called you on that moment. I wanted to approach you, but you didn't pick up the phone.
Oh my. Oh my.
Well, Edwin, there was a lot of people there that day. Maybe he just didn't hear you. You can't take it personal.
There wasn't too many people, Harold. I could see a lot of bleachers empty.
Well, that is true. I just see that on the news.
There's a lot of security, and as you know, these
Yeah,
security,
there were more
Yeah.
security than people over there.
yes, high-tech security, they are very protective, you know. I heard that they're planning to kill me before 2026.
They're planning to what? To do what?
They're planning to kill me. You know,
To kill you?
I'm getting a lot of threats from
It's about a
random
decade too late. Oh.
people, and
Oh, God, is there anything we can do? Edwin would take a bullet for you. I know he would. You should make him a special appointee. This is make him a Secret Service agent. Edwin,
Well,
you
I
take a
don't know
bullet for
about
the
that,
president,
Harold.
right?
I got money now. I've got money coming to me. I don't think No.
Well, this isn't about money. This is about patriotism. The hell is wrong with you?
All right, I'll do it. President Trump, are you there? I think he ran out of credit again, just like the first time.
Mistress Scambait here. If you love my content, please consider contributing to my channel and join all the other little worms in their quest to please their mistress. Let's all fight these scammers together. Thank you.